Have you heard the theory of peak law? So, in a capitalist society, it's meant to be a fair game because what happens is people compete. But peak law is when those companies then get the laws changed to make it even harder to enter the business, taking out the competition. Also, have you heard of controlled capitalism, where instead of letting one person win everything, i.e., a monopoly, we keep small to medium businesses. So then prices actually go down over time because I studied economics and technology makes things cheaper. But food and some things that have been around for a long time don't seem to be getting cheaper. So I believe we need to get to the point where we decide that we've got enough laws, except for obviously new technology. We need to keep ahead of that because in case anyone brings out some crazy business, need to make a law to make sure they're not bringing out some demonic AI or something, or a virus, for instance. Who knows what could be brought out in the future? But there's got to be a degree of laws that we need, and then any more than that is overdoing it. Peak law. Clearly, there's enough laws in this country. Do we really need any more except for the new technology? And clearly, we should keep small to medium business because if you look at the companies, unfortunately, there's different names, but they all seem to be owned or talking to each other or something's going on. So we need to really crack down to the point where it's controlled capitalism. It's not out of control capitalism, not the Wild West, where if you start a business, you get, who knows, anything could happen because somebody has $1 billion, somebody has 100,000. There's an indifference of power, so the government needs to step in. We need to help our government understand this new form of economics. Controlled capitalism, peak law, and we'll get to the money. Well, actually, let's do the money now. Look, if you look at the debt, we probably can't pay it back. And we can't just keep making the future generations suffer with services getting cut. So we need to help the government by asking everyone to forgive our debts. Because it's about time we got a new form of money where we forgive all the debts and then every new money that gets created is a tax from resources and we store the gold, the silver, the copper and all the resources so it balances out the money. We could probably get rid of inflation. There might be some inflation every so often, but did you know inflation used to go up and down? So deflation, inflation. I think that's actually good for the workers because if your pay doesn't go up, then it's actually good that prices go down because you don't ever have to ask for a pay rise. You just wait for the prices to go down when you stop buying so much stuff. And the price goes down and then you can go back to buying stuff. Simple. Peak law, controlled capitalism, a new form of money.